channel. I feel like there are a few new faces here and I'm so grateful. I'm currently in Tulum and we're staying at the most beautiful Airbnb. So I figured I would start the video with showing you guys a little tour around. It's really truly like a little gem, and it's definitely on the less expensive side if you're looking for a stay that's not crazy expensive in Tulum but still beautiful, even if you want to come here to shoot content, which is kind of what we're doing, but also just to stay. Like, it's genuinely so nice. So let me show you around. So we're staying in the penthouse. This is like the entryway. This is the living room and kitchen when you first walk in. Giant windows. This amazing painting, and I feel like I saw this painting in a cafe last year when we were here, and now it's in this Airbnb. This is one bathroom. The lighting in here is really well done in the bathrooms. There's this outdoor little deck with a hammock. And this is the first floor bedroom. We've been kind of using it as like our closet space, so we keep the rest of the house nice. This is the view from upstairs. You can really see how the light comes in so beautifully. And then this is the master bedroom. Look at the light coming in right now. It is so beautiful. Also, the beds are so comfortable. If you've been to Mexico and stayed in like not just hotels or nicer Airbnbs, and you know that you don't always get a super comfy bed, it's just kind of how it is here, part of the travel experience. But these beds actually feel like a cloud. I've been sleeping so well, and I feel like that just gets so many points from me. And around the back, we have the master bathroom. And then finally, we have the beautiful patio area. In Hawaii, we call these lanais, but I feel like if I call it a lanai, you might not know what I'm talking about. Look at how beautiful this is. It feels like a little garden oasis, and it has a pool. It's like a little mini plunge pool. Okay, so as I'm filming this video, I really wanted to just kind of sit down and talk about change. I personally feel like I'm on the precipice of so much changing in my life. I can feel it. I can feel it like surging beneath the surface. I can see the signs of a lot of things shifting and falling away, and that can be a super vulnerable and intimidating and kind of intense place to be. So this chat and sit down is just as much for me as it is for you, but there's definitely some things that I try to remember and things that I've learned from going through change before that I think could be of value to share and to remind myself of. So the first thing I always try to remember is just to befriend change. Change is my friend. The light is changing as we speak. The light just changed so much. The light will probably be changing throughout this video because the clouds are coming in and out of this room and it's so lit up, but hopefully it'll be okay. Befriending change to me really just means like welcoming it, not seeing change as an enemy or something that is unwelcome, seeing it as something that is truly a part of life, a natural part of life, and understanding that when you're going through a period of change, that it is just a natural cycle you are completing. I also always try to remember all of the times that I was going through change and that I didn't know what was going to happen, because I feel like that's what sparks a lot of the fear or resistance that can come up when a lot of things are changing in your life, is this idea that you don't know what's coming next, and that's a very vulnerable feeling. But I always remember and look back at my life and all the things that have changed, how I've changed so much, how I've gone through massive shifts that I didn't necessarily choose or welcome, and how good they ended up being for me and for my life, and how much they improved my life. I love this concept from Abraham Hicks, and she says that if we knew everything, it wouldn't be that fun. Like, we didn't come into this physical body, into this earth experience to just know exactly what was going to happen, exactly how things were going to unfold, exactly what was on the other side of that door, because it truly is the journey of moving through things and not knowing where we're going. That is the fun part of life, that is the mystery, that is the unfolding, and kind of what we're here to experience. So just reminding myself that I've been through change before, and I've come out the other side more happy and a better person than I could have ever imagined because of that change, and it really helps me be more brave as I'm watching the unfolding. The next one is so key and so helpful, and that is moving into a more surrendered state of being. Honestly, just letting go of the things that we usually use to identify ourselves with. And what I mean by that is looking outside of ourselves to validate and confirm, you know, who you are, what you're doing, what your story is. When you're moving through a lot of change, it's just really healthy to try to settle into more surrender, allow things to go, trust what's falling away. It's a time where you can really turn inward and just allow yourself to lean on the person you've become. So not gripping so hard to the identity that you've identified with over the past however long it's been, really allowing yourself to be raw and open and surrendered, and allowing how you identify with yourself and what identifies you to be very fluid. This light is killing me. I'm so sorry that it keeps changing. Oh, my time was just 1111. And that actually is a perfect segue into the next thing I was gonna say, which is focus on what is clear and what is working. Because when we're moving through change, yes, so much is unknown, so much is unclear and confusing, but usually from all the falling away, some things become so clear in your intuition. And so I would really encourage you and myself to focus on what's becoming really clear. For me, I feel like I've become really clear about where I want to be based location-wise for at least the next few months. And this doesn't have to be some new big identity. This can literally be like a 3-week window where you know you need to be somewhere or talk to someone or do something. Pay attention to what is becoming clear, because that is 100% the universe giving you the next stepping stone in the direction towards whatever incredible new journey you are embarking on. And the last thing that I'm really trying to embody and practice every day throughout this transitional phase is having positive expectation and really trusting the person that I've become. This is so important, and something that I really try to do throughout my entire life, but especially when there's change happening, just really expecting the best outcome. Even if, like I said, it might be something that you don't want happening or that feels really uprooting, try to sink into a state of expecting the best thing to happen, even if you don't know what that is. I do this by having this narrative in my head that's basically like how fun will it be when I feel so grounded and clear and full of clarity and truth? And that doesn't mean that I know exactly what's gonna happen or where I'm gonna be, but expecting that I'm gonna feel good, expecting that things are going to unfold and work out has so much power, and you should never deny yourself using that power that we all have, especially when we need it the most. And trust the person you've become. Like, look where you are in your life, look at what you have accomplished, look at what you have gone through and come out the other side. You're watching this video for a reason. You're in alignment with change and getting support throughout your change by coming across this video perhaps. Everything is truly connected, and trust your intuition, trust the person you've become. Trust that when you get the signs about what to do next or how to navigate this change, that you can trust yourself and that you'll know what to do, that you will have the right answers when the moment comes to make those decisions. And yeah, like I was saying, like, I get it. Change is so uncomfortable sometimes, and I don't want to perpetuate this idea of false positivity either, or toxic positivity that sometimes happens. I'm not saying to deny the uncomfortable that you're feeling or to deny the sadness or the grief that you may be going through with change, whether that's grieving a person, a place, an identity, anything like that. All of these tools truly unlock their magic when you are allowing yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions and you're choosing to be a participant in what is unfolding in your life. Some days it may be really easy, some days it may be really hard, but staying present and receptive and aware to what is going on within you, what this change is trying to show you or push you towards, what you've been asking for. Check what you've been asking for. Maybe you've been kind of asking for this thing and it might not be the path that you thought you would get there through, but maybe this is what needs to happen in order for you to get where you truly want to be. And yeah, that is super important to mention, because although having positive expectation and being a positive person is absolutely amazing, we also have this whole spectrum of feelings and emotions, and I think that you tap into true positivity, true happiness, true joy when you allow yourself to feel it's on the opposite spectrum, which can be really difficult emotions. So finding a balance, being gentle with yourself, remaining open and receptive is so important. I definitely feel like the change I'm moving through doesn't feel super heavy. It feels more so intimidating because a lot is changing about how I've identified for the past 19 years of my life or so, or probably more than that. So it's definitely intimidating, but I also know that I'm ready and know that I can step into what I am being brought. So if you're going through change, I am sending you so much love and support. If you want more advice or to talk, like, please just DM me on Instagram. I love chatting about things like this and just sharing this human experience and what has helped me, and you'll probably help me with what's helped you. So yeah, let's stay connected. You are not alone. Change is a natural part of life. And just remember to breathe and celebrate that you're here and that you're getting to experience the unfolding of the mystery that is us. Okay, now I think it's time to go get tacos. May?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
You ready?
Yeah.